Welcome back to Ocala Talks on a Tuesday. So we wrap up hour number 3. Get you set up for the rest of your afternoon. I was come across this article, and I was astounded that I didn't know some of these things. And what's the article? It's restaurants that started in Florida. Because now there's a push to get an In-N-Out burger here from the West Coast and stuff like that. So this article was written by from the Florida Times Union. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people contributed this article in the Florida Times Union. Like, I did not know Burger King started in Jacksonville, Florida. It was started in 1953 as Insta Burger King on Beach Boulevard in Jacksonville. It was then bought by it was financially struggling, so two Miami-based franchises bought it and renamed it Burger King. The hamburger chain was on its way in 1957 when the Whopper was added to the menu. So Burger King started in Jacksonville, Florida, almost went bankrupt and was saved by some investors from Miami. I didn't know this. I know Mr. Sonny pretty well. By the way, his wife just passed away. So prayers out to Sonny Tillman. Sonny's Barbecue right there in Gainesville. I didn't realize Red Lobster started in Florida. Red Lobster started in 1968 in Lakeland, Florida. I didn't know. Anybody that's had their Cheddar Bay biscuits would not think that Florida is its home, but Red Lobster opened in 1968, and General Mills 2 years later acquired the company. Ended up with 700 restaurants worldwide, including nearly every state in the Union, plus Japan, Mexico, and China. But I did not know that Red Lobster had started in Florida. I did know this, that Olive Garden, the Taco Bell of Italian, in my opinion, was started in Orlando in 1982. It is also a General Mills owned store. So I didn't know Olive Garden started here in Florida. I knew Hooters started in 1983 in Clearwater. I've been to the actual original Hooters in Clearwater. That's where the phenomenon started in 1983 in Clearwater, Florida. It still stands there today. With hundreds of them across the country, there's still only one. It's on Gulf to Bay Boulevard, right there in Clearwater. It was opened by 6 businessmen with absolutely no previous restaurant experience. It was incorporated on April Fool's Day, 1983, and opened October 4th of that year. Outback Steakhouse, I didn't know that started in Tampa in 1988. The Bloomin' Onion is not from down under, it's from Tampa. Debuted in March of 1988, right there on Henderson Boulevard in South Tampa. Chris Sullivan, Robert Basham, Tim Gannon, and Trudy Cooper came together with the dream of opening a restaurant. They wanted a place that was casual, and they chose an Australian theme to fit the relaxed but lively mood of their ideal restaurant. So I didn't know Outback started. Rib City Grill in Fort Myers. If you've never been to Rib City Grill, it's really, really good. It's family owned and operated in Fort Myers. It opened in 1989. I was able to, when I lived down in Fort Myers, I went to Rib City Grill quite a bit. Metro Diner. I did not realize that the Metro Diner started in Jacksonville, Florida. I thought that was probably a New York City thing or something along those lines. But Metro Diner started in Jacksonville, Florida, in 1992. I did not know that. Here's another one I didn't know started in Jacksonville, Florida. Firehouse Subs is a Jacksonville, Florida creation. Chris Sorensen and Robin Sorensen, they were Jacksonville firefighters, just like their dad when they opened their first Firehouse Sub. It was located in Crown Plaza. I know exactly where the Crown Plaza is. The chain, known for its tasty subs, has nearly 1,200 locations now in 46 states, including 170 here in Florida. Hurricane Grill and Wings, I'm not familiar with that. I'm not familiar with it. It opened originally in 1995 in Fort Pierce, Florida. The restaurant chain has expanded to Florida, Georgia, and Nevada. Now it's grown to 71 locations in 15 states. You can include Alabama, Arizona, Colorado, Iowa, Maryland, Michigan, Minnesota, New York, North Carolina, and Texas. Its current headquarters is in West Palm Beach. Here's one that I did not know started in Florida. Bonefish Grill started in 2000 in St. Petersburg. It was the dream of Tim Kirchie and Chris Parker. They shared their love of catching, cooking, and serving fresh fish, and so they developed the Bonefish Grill right there in St. Petersburg. This one I didn't know was formed in 2011 in Florida. Tim Tebow was one of the first franchisee owners. We have one right here on 200. PDQ started in Tampa in 2011. Ford's Garage, which I've eaten at in Fort Myers when I went down for a friend of mine's wedding. It opened in 2012 in Fort Myers. So there's just some of the restaurants. I did not know. The one that caught me off guard there is Burger King. I did not know Burger King was started in my hometown of Jacksonville, Florida. That one and Red Lobster. I didn't know both of those were Florida originals. But Burger King really caught me off guard because I had no idea that the Burger King franchise, which is world-renowned, it's all over the world now on every continent. I didn't know Burger King started in 1953 in Jacksonville. But then if you read the story, it went almost belly up, and it was saved by two investors in the Miami area who moved it down there, renamed it because it was inside Burger King, and now they renamed it just Burger King. They introduced the Whopper in 1957, and the rest is history. But there's some 10 popular restaurants that were started in the state of Florida. Wonder how many of them you do that were from the state of Florida. I just, Burger King and Red Lobster threw me for a loop. Birthdays today, very few birthdays today. Stephanie Powers, from Heart and Heart fame. She was also in McClintock. She is 79 today. And David Schwimmer, he played Ross Geller on Friends. He is 55 today. There's a new survey out that talked about, a British survey found that what the worst smell was. They talked to over 40,000 people in Europe and the U.S., and the smell of a wet dog came to be the smell that they disliked the most. Wet dog beat out cheesy socks as the top stink. The survey, put together by Febreze, also discovered we all love the smell of baked fresh bread out of the oven. Men ranked, here's a surprise, cooked bacon as number one on their list, while women prefer the sniff of newly washed sheets. I think cut grass has got to be on that list somewhere. That's a fantastic smell, but you can never go wrong with fresh cooked bacon, the smell of fresh cooked bacon. And that's what most men think. Cooked bacon is the number one smell as the best smell. But the worst smell, a wet dog. And hey, let me tell you something. There's nothing, a sweaty wet dog, that smell is horrendous. I don't know if it's worse than cheesy socks, but it is a horrendous smell. So that's a recent survey done by Febreze to tell you what the worst smells and the best smells. And cooked bacon come in as the men's best smell, and I'm all about cooked bacon. Hey, I want to thank everybody for listening today, all my guests and all my callers. We'll be back same time tomorrow right here on WOCA, The Source. See you then.
Broadcasting from the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.